Me versus Canelo is a very good fight. I'm the bigger man. I have the longer reach. Look who he lost to, Dimitri Bivol, a bigger man, 6 foot.
If you and Jake fought, how long would it last?
Not that long.
I will pay homage to him because fair play. If he jumps in there with Canelo Alvarez, he'll get absolutely fucking destroyed, and it will be fast and it will be messy, and it will be bad for his health as well, potentially.
Can't give Jake Paul any more compliments than I'm giving him. All I said was he'll never be a world champion and he'll never beat Canelo Alvarez.
Boxing World shocked by possible Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez. Fight the Boxing World is in shock after news broke about a possible fight in July between Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. Jake Paul has been chasing this fight for a while, claiming his size and reach give him an edge. In an interview, Paul even said, "I think I could be fighting Canelo Alvarez for the WBC or UBBO championship belt." Paul is confident he can take on Canelo, aiming for about at 200 pounds for the Cruiserweight Championship. This announcement has stunned boxing fans, as no one expected a YouTuber-turned-boxer to face one of the sport's biggest legends.
Me versus Canelo is a very good fight. I'm the bigger man. I have the longer reach. Look who he lost to, Dimitri Bivol, a bigger man, 6 foot.
If you and Jake fought, how long would it last?
Not that long.
Would you play with him a little bit? Would you carry him a little bit first?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I think that people is gonna enjoy. For me, not right now, because I'm chasing other things in my career, but we never know.
Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez confirmed for July 5th. Boxing World in shock. Jake Paul announced on Twitter that his biggest fight yet is set. Asterisk, it's time. July 5th, New York. Asterisk, the long-rumored showdown with Canelo Alvarez is finally happening, sending shockwaves through the boxing world. Paul has been chasing this fight for years, and now it's official. Gervonta "Tank" Davis reacted to the news with a blunt tweet. Asterisk, it gaff. "I'm looking for flowers." Asterisk, showing he's not impressed and staying focused on his own career. Jake Paul, the YouTuber-turned-boxer, has been vocal about wanting to fight Canelo since 2021, when he said, asterisk, "I think I could be fighting Canelo Alvarez for the WBC or WBO championship belt." Asterisk, while many doubted him back then, Paul's persistence has kept the dream alive, and now it's reality.
You said that you'd like to go up against Canelo Alvarez. What gives you the right to call out a 59-2 boxer, one of the greatest of all time, when you've not yet proven yourself?
I'm predicting what's going to happen 3 more years from now.
So 3 years.
I'm going to get to his skill level and beat him. I have one of the greatest self-belief systems in the world, and I know what I'm capable of. And with this new team, I can give Canelo a serious run for his money.
In November 2024, Jake Paul stepped into the ring with boxing legend Mike Tyson for an 8-round heavyweight bout at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Despite Tyson being 58 years old, the fight drew massive attention. Paul won by unanimous decision, with judges scoring the fight 80-72, 79-73, and 79-73 in his favor. This victory added a legendary name to Paul's resume, boosting his confidence and shaking up his standing in the boxing world.
Champion. And then for your girlfriend Yuta to win Olympic gold.
Yeah, we just have all the belts
That's insane.
in the world.
That's crazy.
And then we should just retire after that.
So look, are you happy with your performance in the fight? Are you happy with the way the night went down?
I wish he would have, put up a better fight, so then I could have risen more and done more. And he was surviving.
He was.
So
Before you went out.
it's worked up. But I think that everybody just wants him to win, wanted Mike to win. But
Dude, people really don't like us, Jake. People really want to see you get knocked out.
yeah, what did I ever do to anyone?
Well, you climbed on top of the KTLA news van.
That's hilarious.
You wasted the government's money
How?
because the FBI had to raid your house.
They wasted their own money. They wasted their own money. Why would they do that? I didn't. And then nothing ever came from it. They didn't even know what they were doing there.
Canelo Alvarez has a packed schedule, with a highly anticipated fight against Terrence Crawford set for September 2025 in Riyadh. Before that, he was expected to face William Skull in May, but reports suggest Canelo has instead agreed to a high-profile bout with Jake Paul. This surprising decision highlights the commercial appeal and buzz surrounding a potential Canelo versus Paul matchup, drawing more attention than his previously rumored opponents like Skull or Christian Billy.
All right, let's do this. Canelo versus Crawford, confirmed. Not a rumor, not speculation, not he said, she said, or someone leaking the story. Confirmed. And I guess the confirmation doesn't get much more rock solid than the Ring Magazine putting this story out first. Ring Magazine, obviously owned by Turkey. Turkey would have been the one to put this deal together, and Turkey would have had to give the green light for the Ring Magazine to even put that story out. That's as confirmation as you need it. That's it. The fight will happen in September. Touch wood, no injuries. Wow. Easily the biggest fight of 2025. I said a few days ago, Benavidez Morale was my most intriguing fight of 2025. Obviously, that's now been put down to second place because this has been announced. Nothing can be announced to top this.
Canelo Alvarez has shown little interest in Jake Paul's challenges, stating he's focused on his own career and unbothered by Paul's callouts. He's made it clear that he doesn't need the fight and isn't interested in being part of what he sees as a spectacle. This dismissive attitude mirrors the views of boxing analysts, who believe Canelo sees a fight with Paul as more of an entertainment event than a serious sporting contest.
Would you ever do like exhibitions like that, or like people like Jake Paul call you out, or these like other big stars? Like, is that business-wise like even worth it?
When I'm done with boxing, why not? Maybe I do it. I think it's
Like when you're done like competing at the highest
Yeah.
level, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's good because what happened there is other people who never watch boxing, or they don't know anything about boxing, they wanna watch Jake Paul because he's coming from he bring fans from other world, right?
Yeah.
That's good because everybody enjoy it.
Would you ever entertain that idea when you're done?
Maybe.
ESPN has reported on the potential showdown between Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez, highlighting that it could be a massive event. Paul's recent fight with Mike Tyson, despite Tyson being in his 60s, added a legendary name to his resume. However, facing Canelo, widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters of all time, would be a significant step up in competition for Paul.
Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul in May. That's what ESPN Boxea, ESPN in Spanish is reporting. ESPN in Spanish does 1,000,000 times better than ESPN in English when it comes to boxing. It's just factual. So I really trust their relationship in the boxing world versus the American counterpart, that it's always hit or miss. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they take sources, they don't source where they got it from. But ESPN in Spanish is saying it's very serious talks between Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul to fight in the USA in May, and it's going to be a joint promotion from Canelo Promotions, from MVP Promotions, and from PBC. I've heard about this fight about 5 months ago, that there was talks about it happening. I couldn't really run with it because it didn't look like that was the direction, but anything is possible. And Jake Paul did tease that he has a big announcement in January. So this may be the big announcement he was working on. But what do you guys think? Canelo and Jake Paul. Jake Paul's been in boxing 5 years. Canelo Alvarez has been in boxing since he was a kid. Been a professional since he's 15. He's fought the likes of Mayweather, Cotto, Danny Jacobs. So many off the top of my head. Pero Angulo. They fought Munguia and Berlanga and Austin Trout, and so many legends on his resume. Shane Mosley and James Kirkland. And Canelo works very hard to be at the position that he's in. A 4-division champion and undisputed at 68. And him and Jake Paul, marketing-wise, would be a massive, massive fan. Everyone knows Canelo is a rock star. Everyone knows Jake Paul is very popular. It's hard to top Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, but if there's one fight that could top it, this may be it. So it's going to be interesting. And Jake Paul, he shared the ring with Mike Tyson. And a lot of people want to see revenge. Even Canelo said that he would fight him in revenge for Mike Tyson. So this may be on Netflix again. And if it is, that was a movie. They really invested everything.
The potential matchup between Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez has the boxing world buzzing. With Paul's growing resume, including his win over Mike Tyson and Canelo's legendary status, this fight promises to be a spectacle, whether seen as serious competition or pure entertainment. Love it or hate it, this bout could be one of the most talked about events in boxing history. Want more updates on this fight and all things boxing? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest news, breakdowns, and fight analyses.